Welcome to round 10 of the Can-Am Sprint Car Series here at Learnerville Speedway, presented by iRacing.com. I'm Casey Souch, aka Big Bacon, up in the booth here at Dirt Dogs International Racing Network with Jacob Lamb. How you doing tonight, brother?
I am doing great, man. I'm ready to watch the 360 sprint cars go around Learnerville Speedway here tonight with you, brother.
Oh, same here, man. One of my favorite short tracks, and there's hardly any walls. One, to be exact, only on the front stretch. But it's that time while these drivers qualify, we ask for you to stand up, remove your hats for tonight's invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, we're back here at Learnerville in Sarver, Pennsylvania. Before we get going here, heat racing, these drivers get about 20 seconds left. We'll go over the top 5 results of the series. This is round 10 of the Can-Am Sprint Car Series. Tanner Pettit, top of the board, 635 points, 17 points behind league owner Sean Brown. Justin Lemon, third. Kenny Hoffman in the top 5, now fourth with 468 points, and Douglas James, 6 points behind in the top 5. All right, it's that time for the grid for heat number 1. 8 laps the distance. The top 3 automatically advance to the A main. We have close to 30 drivers tonight. Pole sitter number 13 from the Midwest, it's Jordan. I'm going to see if I get this right. Maherter? I don't know. I'm probably butchering that.
Maherter.
Berlin in the 25. Maherter?
Yep. He counseled me on that one for sure.
Okay. Maherter. All right, we'll notate that. Second row, give it to us, Jacob.
Braden Finessel starting in the 3rd spot. And then 4th going to be Sean Brown, the iRacehub.com league owner here with the Can-Am Sprint Car Series.
We're going to learn. We're going to help each other. It's Braden Finsel.
Finsel, okay. Braden Finsel.
3rd row inside. Got corrected a couple times. It's Justin Lemon, not Lemon, in the number 15. Braden Baker in the 71.
Starting 7th, it's going to be, let's see if I can butcher this, Himmel Dunn. And start
Heimel.
Heimel done. And then starting in the 8th spot, Caleb Brockman.
Mason King starting 9th, and Darren Harrell in the number 29 round off our top 10. 8 laps the distance, heat number 1. The top 3 get the golden ticket to the A main.
These 360 sprint cars ready to rip, rock, and roll. Jordan Mawherter, Aiden Berline ready to take the green flag as they head onto the backstretch right now.
Looks like Jake front row battle of the 13s.
The 13A up top, and Mawherter in the 13 yellow car down to the bottom. They're getting a jump on Aiden Berline, but Berline staying to the outside there as we take the green flag for heat number 1 here.
Clean start so far, so good. Entering turn 3. Baker, a little bit of blinking out there. Braden in 71, looking good again. Sean Brown up a spot from 4th to 3rd. Coming out of turn number 2, entering turn number 3.
That 71 back there of Braden Baker trying to track down Sean Brown here in the 8 car. Hanging on to the outside, following right behind in suit, right with them as they enter and come out of turn number 1 and 2.
Crossing the stripe this time, 5 laps left. Baker all over the rear of Brown. This time he sends it to the high side, trying to get the momentum, but gets it in the front right, number 1. That's Lemon. Lemon with the slider right in front, letting him know. Didn't appreciate the little bump there, but we're still green, no harm, no foul. High side there, flirting with danger. Number 27. Actually, number 1 on the car, Braden Finsel. Lap number 6, 2.5 laps to go. Aiden Berline, new leader, up a spot from 2nd.
Running away from him, too. Jordan Mawherter pulling up the 2nd spot, and Sean Brown still in that 8 car pulling up the 3rd spot, trying to track down Jordan Mawherter as they enter 3 and 4, coming by the flag stand.
White flag is out on cruise control. Not for Sean Brown. He has a battle. Lemon was all over the rear, turn 2. The distance closed, but hard shot in 3 out of 4. Not enough. Aiden Berline grabs it. Will be your A main pole sitter. Jordan Mawherter in 2nd there. Wow. Good racing to start this night off.
Awesome racing for the 360 sprint cars here, taking on heat number 1. But let's pull up the grid for starting heat number 2 here. Joe Howe in the 43 machine starting on the pole with David J. Wilson starting on the outside of him in the 2nd spot.
2nd row inside, coming all the way from Australia, the number 26 machine, Sean Stevens. Alongside from the south in Texas, it's Kevin Fry in the 21.
Starting in the 5th spot, Jesse Dacus in the 01 coming out of Canada. And Josh Mannon in the 12 starting 6th.
Oh, I used to struggle with that one too. It's a tough one. 4th row inside, Tyler Horn in the 11. Austin Druk in the 30 starting 8th.
9th pulling up Peyton Codwell. And 10th going to be Benjamin Hickman tailing out the end of heat number 2 here for the 360 sprint cars with the Can-Am Sprint Car Series.
8 laps the distance. The top 3 automatically advance to the A main. Just tuning in, we're at Learnerville, Starver, Pennsylvania, where there's only one wall and a catch fence, and that's on the front straightaway. High banking here. It's a fast, short track. It's fun, but you got to stay on your toes. One slight mistake and your night is done.
Going back to that catch fence remark you made, hopefully we don't see anybody in the catch fence as the green flag is out. Joe Howe taking to an early lead in the 43 machine.
Slide job, Sean Stevens at 26. Can he hold it? Slips back to 3rd, going into turn 3 out of 4. Got a couple cars, get a little swirly back there. Kevin Fry going to move back 3 spots, gets hit once again. Sean Stevens battling David Wilson down low. Gets a little bit of a help. Gets sent right off the track. Turn number 4.
Jesse Dacus now pulling up the 3rd spot in that 01 machine. He is the 5 car of Josh. Let me take another try at this Van Manen in the 4th spot right behind him.
You nailed it there. Yep, there you go. Josh, I say Josh Van the Man, because I quit trying to stumble over his name. Joe Howe putting it on in the 43 machine over Wilson and Jesse Dacus, but Dacus on the move, hitting that low side, the slider line, coming out turn 2. Completing lap number 5 this time with 3 laps to go.
It looks like coming out of these corners here at Learnerville Speedway, these 360s are getting a little bit loose, not quite all the way to the outside as they have some cushion to work with. Jesse Dacus still holding on to the 3rd, going way out wide as he comes out of 3 and 4, hanging on to the 3rd spot.
A lot of times the quickest way around this track is on the high side if the track is shaped up, as is the driver's car as well. Here we go. White flag is out. Heat number 2 for the Can-Am Sprint Car Series, presented by iRacehub.com. Going through 3, smooth out of 4. Heat number 2, winner number 43. It's Joe Howe over David Wilson. Jesse Dacus grabs 3rd.
That 5 machine giving Jesse Dacus a run for his money as they were battling back and forth there for that heat number 2.
Heat number 3, we're going to have, like we said, almost 30 drivers here tonight. 10 total per heat, 2 full ones and 9 to complete. Hey, if my math's correct, that's 29 total drivers on pole. From the Fur Motorsports, number 47, Jason Randolph. 2nd position, number 1, Kenny Hoffman.
Starting 3rd from Herrick Family Racing, Jeff Herrick. And starting in the 4th spot, Jamie McCarran from Australia.
3rd row inside, number 24, Jeff West. Brandon Voiles alongside in the double deuce.
Starting 7th in the number 3, Chad Center. And 8th going to be Landon Crawley in the number 88 with Evil Empire Sim Sport.
End of the caboose in the 16. It's Jackson. All right. Heat number 3, 8 laps the distance. Top 3 automatically advance to the A main. Heavy hitters all throughout this league, Jacob. You never know who's going to win every week.
I'll tell you, a lot of fast drivers here in the Can-Am Sprint Car Series presented by iRacehub.com. These guys know what they're doing when they get behind the wheel of these 360 sprint cars, over 700 horsepower. As you always say, Big Bacon, we're ready to go.
It's time to rock and roll, sizzle modes, pull those belts tight. One more time, the green flag is out. Looking smooth throughout turn number 2 on the back straightaway. Jamie Mack moving up a spot now in 3rd. The blue and black number Sheen in the deuce. 3 wide throughout 1 and 2. They all get out of it somehow, some way. Jeffrey Herrick in 4th, needs 1 more spot, trying to grab it back where he started in 3rd.
Jeffrey West trying to work that top line in that 24 machine, trying to track down the 42 right in front of him of Jeff Herrick, trying to work that outside. It looks like the number 2 car of Jamie McCarran going off track there as they enter or come out of 3 and 4 there.
The track here at Learnerville is starting to get a little slippery, and that's what happened to Jamie Mack right off the track. Now in 8th, our leader. Number 71 pulled it out last week, and it was a good luck charm. Can he go for 2? He won last week's feature race. Jason Randolph. Kenny Hoffman, number 1, right behind 1 car length as we complete lap number 5, 3 to go.
Looks like Jeffrey West pulling up the third spot now, able to get around Herrick, because Herrick down low in the 42, the 24 going out high, coming into 1 and 2. 2 laps left to go for Jason Randolph, Kenny Hoffman, and Jeffrey West.
All he has to do, you've been watching him this entire heat race. Number 24, Jeffrey West, just got to keep it on cruise control. The white flag is out. So does their leader, Mr. Roundoff. Coming out of turn number 4. The old school paint scheme gives the outside wall, the only one here, a high five. He's going to be starting third in tonight's A main. All right, looks like we will be getting a B main race here. Looks like 11 drivers will be transferring.
And starting
20 have the opportunity, Jacob.
Yes, these guys are going to have an awesome battle here for this consolation B main, as you were saying. And we're going to go to the grid now. And starting on the pole, Mr. Justin Lemon, with Josh Van, the man, in second.
Jeff Herrick third, Braden Finsel in fourth.
Fifth, going to be Austin Druk.
Yep.
And sixth, going to be Brandon Voiles.
Seventh, Heimel Dunn. Eighth, Tyler Horn.
Ninth, going to be Jax Young. And 10th, Caleb Brockman.
11th position, Peyton Caldwell. Chad Sinner, 12th.
13th, going to be Braden Baker, with Kevin Fry starting 14th to his outside.
Jamie Mack, 15th, had some trouble there, went off the track, got a little work to do to get back in here. 16th, Darren Harrell.
And in the 17th spot, Sean Stevens ended up facing the same kind of fate in his heat race there, as he's starting 17th. And outside of him, going to be Landon Crawley.
Mason King, 19th, and Benjamin Hickman round up for top 20. Got a couple drivers here, might not make the show, might be having a little bit of difficulty.
Justin
10
Lemon.
laps the distance, Jacob. 11 transfer. Right now I see 18, meaning 7 will go home.
I'm expecting to see that yellow and black machine of Justin Lemon battling with Josh Van, the man, in second here when they go green flag racing. So my pick for this race, I'm going to have to say Josh Lemon might be, or Justin Lemon, excuse me, might be able to pull this one off.
A lot of quick drivers. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck, but right now the green flag is out. The Can-Am Sprint Car Series presented by iRacehub.com here at Learnerville. Brandon Voiles in the double deuce, trying to make some moves early. Right here, 6th position. Oh man, 3rd through 5th. 3 wide coming out of turn 2.
Jeff Herrick leading that train there in the 3rd spot. Brandon Finsel to the outside in that 1 car. Looks like Herrick going down low, trying not to slide up into the 1 car as he blocks off. It looks like Austin Druk now moving up into the 4th spot.
Finsel gets a little bit of a tap there, upside down. 2 cars on their side on the front stretch. I was just about to say, Finsel is not a driver afraid of the high side. He's coming down there out of 4. Car got a little loose, came up in, well, wrong spot at the right time.
Yes, very unfortunate there for Mr. Finsel. But Josh Van, the man, like I said, trying to work the backside of the 1 car of Justin Lemon, fighting for the lead here. I believe we have 5 laps left to go.
5 laps to go, you're correct. On the move in 3rd right now, up from 7th. Heimel Dunn needs these leaders to catch some lap traffic. And there is a car up right in front of him here. We'll see if this can slow them down.
Lemon now coming up to the backside of Jeff Herrick there. Gonna see how he works around the number 42, going down low. Justin Lemon following right behind Jeff. Now they both go out wide going into 3 and 4. The one car on the tail side of the 42, the 5 right there pouncing on him on the outside.
John Stevens on the bubble in 11th position, number 26, as we're completing lap number 8 with 2 laps to go. He looks to be safe with the straightaway ahead. Lemon getting caught now by Josh Van, the man going for the lead. Slide job, holds it down, goes back to second on this back straightaway.
Justin Lemon going down 3 and 4 around for the checkered flag waving here as Josh Van, the man, was almost right there to his quarter panel, but not quite. Justin Lemon taking this consolation B main.
Woo! He had the guts, gave it a full send there, but decided to check up, not ruin both of the races as they're running first and second. These drivers going to have just a minute or two to get their setups in, the right fuel and the gas tank there. So we'll be right back. It's a good time to run in the restroom, grab your snack and drinks. Get ready for the 30 lap A main event and the 360 sprint cars for the Can-Am Sprint Car Series. Back to the future, it seems like a session advanced. The track state is ready to go. I think the tractors are broke on the track, Jacob. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Nonetheless, we are ready to go rip, rock, and roll. And 30 laps for the feature main tonight. And starting on the pole, we have Aiden Berlin in that 13A machine with the 43 of Joe Howe pulling up the second spot.
Second row inside from the Firm Motorsports, number 47. It's Jason Randolph alongside Jordan I'm going to get this right. Maherter in the 13.
In the fifth spot, David J. Wilson in the 28 machine with the number 1 of Kenny Hoffman with Light Sim Racing starting 6th.
Fourth row inside league owner Sean Brown in the number 8. Jesse Dacus alongside in the 01 up from Canada.
Starting in the 9th position, Jeffrey West. And starting in 10th, going to be Justin Lemon.
Starting 11th, Josh Van, the man, number 12 from the Firm Motorsports. Austin Druk in the 30, starting 12th.
Starting 13th, going to be Jax Yon here, and Braden Baker in the 71, starting 14th.
21, Kevin Fry, starting 15th position. Starting 16th, it's Mason King.
17th, going to pull up Hummel Dunn, and 18th, going to be Tyler Horn.
Last row here, Caleb Brockman in the 19th, and last transfer spot from Australia in the 26th, it's Sean Stevens.
This should be an awesome race here, Bacon. 30 laps for these 360 sprint cars presented by iRaceHub.com, the Can-Am Sprint Car Series, as we get ready to rip, rock, and roll.
Track state looks great to me from up here in the booth. I'll tell you one thing, Jacob. I'm glad I'm here and not inside one of those cars with these 20 drivers, top notch, but we're ready to go green flag racing.
Here at Learnerville Speedway, coming down into 1 and 2, 3 wide for the first spot here. Aiden Berlin going off the track early here. Joe Howell pulling up the first spot. Jason Randolph back there battling with David Wilson.
No caution when you fly off the track like that here at Learnerville. One mistake and your night is done. 4 wide out of turn number 2. On the move, Sean Brown started 7th up to 3rd, but so is Austin Druk. Started 12th. He's in 4th position. Lap number 3. Caution flag's gonna strike lap number 4 here at Learnerville. Let's see here, give us a minute here. roll back the footage to see if we can find out just what happened. Yeah, a couple mini wrecks there, recording in effect. That happens. Tiny track here. Super fast race cars.
I'm definitely glad that I'm not with you in them cars, or I'm not in them cars at all, period, tonight, because it looks like it's a handful to run this track here with these 360 sprints.
Yeah, I'm looking on board. Austin Druk here. Moving up a lot, and there is a line. Normally the quick line around here is slicked off. The front straightaway. Look at them at walk going into turn one. And then if you want to go on the high side here, Jacob, I mean, you got to be driving this thing on rails already. Lap number 4. They got 26 to go.
It's going to be a very fast 26 laps, as it looks like Mr. Joe Howe in the 71 of Braden Baker looking to start this thing off again one more time around.
Yeah, lights look to be off the pace track. Sean Brown, second row. Double deuce alongside. 4 laps down. 26 to go here at Learnerville. Casey Sowich alongside Jacob Land here for Dirt Dogs International Racing Network.
Green flag out.
Back out. There in turn 1, Sean Brown getting a slide job right in front of Randolph for second position. Now he's going for the lead, and he's got it.
The 43 down low. Joe Howe going to battle him, though, but the number 8, Sean Brown, able to have the run, takes it coming out of 3 and 4.
3 wide right behind Sean Brown. Saw the advantage, and he took it. Looking. Jesse Dack is right in front. Got a car off the track. Austin Drew. Tires touch. 22. We've got another car upside down and over on the front straightaway.
Some contact there with the 43 and the 71, bringing the caution out again here, I believe. Go back and check this out of what brought the caution out, saying Austin Druk bringing the caution out here as we check it out. To the outside of the 43, just get a little contact from Joe Howe there, sending him off the track. And when he comes back on the iRacing, throwing the caution there. So that's what brings out tonight's second caution here for the feature event here tonight.
7 laps in the books. Give us 23 to go. And we got ourselves a new race leader. Number 8, Sean Brown, league owner here. Right behind looks to be 71 of Jason Randolph. Jesse Dacus. Don't look back. The bright number. 01, the yellow machine. Joe Howe is still there. Got to watch out there. Like you saw, Jacob. One wrong mistake, one small mistake, and it's painful.
I actually got that confused earlier. I called Jason Randolph Braden Baker because of the 71 on there. But, yes, nonetheless, that is definitely Jason Randolph to the outside of Sean Brown here on the pole.
You know, I think they do that to us on purpose, to be honest.
I wish it would update and fix that sometimes, but it should just go by the session. But we are not the ones to make it. The 8 car.
Just up in the booth.
Sean Brown taking to an early jump there, able to get right in front of these guys, but they're all looking to track him down. Jesse Dacus Coming from the outside there, Justin Lemon was trying to throw that slide job into 1 and 2, but now Dak is throwing a slide job into 3 and 4, trying to get to the outside of the 71 of Jason Randolph.
David Wilson trying to get back in rhythm, had a big shot there, big run. Fortune got tapped. Sean Stevens trying to hold on to 26 at 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. You can tell there, Jacob, it's starting to get really slick out there. Sean Stevens upside down off the track, turn number 1. Looks like we're still green flag racing.
Sean Brown still trying to hold off Jason Randolph. Randolph trying to pull the slide job in the 8 car, but the 71 not able to stick it as the caution flag comes out again here tonight.
Like the old admin cautions there as they saw the 26 giving it a full send, not intentionally, completely off the track in turn 1. And he definitely, I think, might have had a little help.
Well, let's go back and check it out here. It definitely says the 26 of Sean Stevens. Getting some contact there with the blue and black machine, and then into the white car there, the number 21, I believe it was. Going for a ride.
Hold on. I'm seeing, looked like a little bit of good old iRacing. Might have been neck code there.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
All of a sudden, I saw him close to the car and just get shot. Gosh, you're going to strike here for the 3rd time? Lap number 10.
Believe number 3 here, lap number 10. Sean Brown currently in the lead. Jason Randolph pulling the 2nd spot. Justin Lemon now working out number 1 car into the 3rd spot, with the 01 of Jesse Dacus pulling up 4th, and to round out top 5, Austin Druk.
Green flag is out. Starting lap number 11. Sean Brown, the great run over Jason Randolph. Justin Lemon now full send, turn 3, slide job, engaged for 2nd. He's going to get it.
Going down into 1 and 2 now, trying to put that same low line slide job around to Sean Brown, but the 71, Jason Randolph, able to take it back on the high side as they exited number 2 there.
Dak is going with the slider, has to check up not to run him over. Gets a little bit of a bump there. Car off the track. Justin Lemon trying to get it back squared away. He's back on the track somehow, some way. Sean Brown, your leader here as we complete lap number 13. 17 laps to go for the Can-Am Sprint Car Series presented by iRacehub.com here at Learnerville.
The 01, Jesse Dacus trying to track down Austin Druk here, as you've been seeing. Looks like Sean Brown has Jason Randolph putting the slide job moves on as Brown goes to the inside of the 71, coming into 3 and 4 here.
Crossover, tried it, still has a run. Jason Randolph in the 71, gonna go in the grass, trying to make that lane a little wider. Sean Brown gets the lead right back with the monster run at it. Turn number 2 out of 4. Back to the lead, number 8, Sean Brown.
It looks like we are halfway home. Jesse Dacus still back there battling with Austin, but it looks like Austin went off track as he's falling back into the pack now. Kenny Hoffman as Jeffrey West poking to the inside there, coming out of 3 and 4.
Let's see if we get the cameraman. Let's take a peek at that number 1 machine. Justin Lemon just threaded the needle, moving back up, went off the track. A few laps to go. He's in 9th. In front of him, Joe Howe. He started in 2nd position, currently in 8th, looking to see if his car is starting to come in here as this track gets slicker and slicker by the minute. For the lead now, 71, Jason Randolph going to give a slider. Crossover for Sean Brown again, right back to the lead.
These guys battling the slide job after slide job up here in the front here, 1 and 2. Jason Randolph going down low. Sean Brown here again. Sean Brown able to return the favor and take it back coming out of 2.
One car who wants a caution, sitting 4th, started 17th. Heimel done on the move. Jesse Dacus in 3rd, reeling in Jason Randolph. We're trying to go through the field, but there's such good battling right here. Up front, 8 laps to go.
Jason Randolph not giving Sean Brown any room to breathe as the 7 laps are going to be winding down here at Learnerville Speedway. Around 3 and 4, the 71 goes to the outside. The 8 car able to go back underneath to take it back.
Jesse Dacus for the lead, gets it for a split second, goes from first to third on the back straightaway. This time, 6 laps to go, and it's any driver's race from the top 3. Sean Brown gives Randolph a little bump and run, but he can't run on by.
Nose to tail, Dacus going to the inside now. Sean Brown putting a slide job on him and Jason Randolph here. Trying to hang on to the outside, but Sean Brown now going to the inside in 1 and 2. The 71, Jason Randolph off the track in 1 and 2. Sean Brown, Jesse Dacus battling for the lead here as they come into 3 and 4, nose to tail.
Oh, no, Randolph, usually Mr. Smooth, but not tonight. Jesse Dacus trying to get it out of turn 2. He is a little bit better there. Can he hold it out of 4? We got ourselves a new race leader. Oh, one, Jesse Dacus for the moment.
Sean Brown able to go right around him, sticking to the outside here as he goes into 1 and 2, coming onto the backstretch, going into 3 and 4. The 8 car hanging on the outside. The 01 making the slide job happen, coming out of 4. A little bit of contact at the flag here. Brown and Dacus make some connection, and Dacus ends up facing the facts there and falling back into the second spot.
Both drivers hit each other there. Sean Brown lifting a bit for Dacus to catch up, but Dacus gives it a little too much. Heimel Dunn is right there in third, looking for second. The white flag is out.
Sean Brown running away with it there. Jesse Dacus having some unfortunate luck getting the lip of the track here. Checker flag waving. Sean Brown taking your feature event here tonight.
Wow, what a good stretch of racing there. Track conditions, wow, they were tough. They were slick. The top 3 there. What an impressive race that was. I mean, what do we have? 15 laps of slide jobs, crossovers. I lost track.
It was a lot. Slide job after slide job with Sean Brown and who was it there?
Jesse Dacus.
There was just everybody, man. Everybody battling here in the 360 Sprint Car Series for the Can-Ams, man.
Jason Randolph in the 71, but unfortunately just a little too much there off the track.
Awesome racing all around here in these 360 sprints.
All right, folks, give us here just a minute. We're going to wait for these drivers to get over here in the booth. Top 3, Sean Brown took it home with Jesse Dacus in second, and Heimel Dunn third. David Wilson fourth, and Justin Lemon ran off your top 5. Looks like I think they're ready to go. Heimel Dunn, Big Bacon up in the booth. You got a copy.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Some amazing racing out there, some tough track conditions. Were you wanting a caution there at the end? Because you were on rails. You looked to be one of the fastest cars there on the track. Started 17th, and you got 3rd.
Yeah, I was hoping for a caution, but unfortunately, I kind of put myself in that back position there with a horrible heat. So I just did what I could.
Well, you did pretty darn good. Hats off to you, brother. Who do you like to thank to make a podium tonight?
Yeah, good car tonight. Apex Auto Glass, ABR Setup Shop, Firm Motorsports, 21 Designs. They do a good job getting this car together for me.
Well, hats off, man. Take that momentum with you to next week.
Thanks. I'll see you guys later.
All right. There you have it. Number 23, Heimel Dunn. Got her done. I think that's not his first podium finish. 17th all the way up to 3rd. All right. Let's see if we can't grab second place finisher in the 01, Mr. Jesse Dacus. Big bacon up in the booth. You got a copy, brother.
You betcha.
Wow. You were wheeling and dealing out there, high side, low side, middle side, almost off the side, but you got second. How was that race tonight, man?
Oh man, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that. I mean, other than being on the wrong, the wrong end of the stick there, but that's racing. Sean did a great job. I was just kind of watching him and Jason get after it there, and I thought, maybe I'll see how this patience game works out. And luckily, I got into the mix there and had a shot at the win. But sometimes you just got to run second.
Hey, it's always tough to run second, but it's tough to, you're so close. It was anybody's race there. You, Sean Brown, Jason Randolph on off the track. I mean, congratulations. Who do you like to thank to grab second tonight?
I got to thank the guys at JLR for getting the car dialed in, and Sean Brown for putting on the series, all you guys there, the fans that are watching, and all the participants. Had a great race, boys.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Great job tonight. Carry that momentum with you next week in the 01, Mr. Jesse Dacus. All right, it's that time we're waiting for. Tonight's A main feature winner, Mr. Sean Brown. Big bacon up in the booth. You got a copy, brother.
How's it going, fellas?
Going good. You did it again on one heck of a slick track. You Randolph, Dacus had a battle there for the last, I don't know, it seemed like forever, 10 to 15 laps. Randolph went off the track. You and Dacus got a little good old racing there at the end. How's it feel?
Oh, that one was crazy. I thought I was done about lap 10 there. I thought Jason had me, but we ended up coming through. Jesse and Jason always race so clean. That was one of the best races I've had in a while, so that was awesome.
Yeah, we're hearing that a lot from the other competitors here. They enjoyed themselves. That restart, you were starting third, I believe, and you got two cars, one shot, one corner, and that was it. It was your race, slide jobs, crossovers. Hats off, brother. Who would you like to thank to be tonight's victor?
Absolutely. ABR setup shops for motorsports. Ever since I joined this team, it's just the next level that I needed to take to get to the next step here. So Alex is awesome, and anything you need, go to abrsetupshops.com, and then say hi to my mom, my grandma, my auntie, Brad, Skin, and Maureen watching, and then say hi to my kids, Sophie and Hudson.
Absolutely. There you go. Tonight's A main feature winner, number 8, Sean Brown, for the Can-Am Sprint Car Series, presented by iRacehub.com. Congratulations, brother.
Good on. Thanks a lot, boys.
Well, Jacob, I almost fell off my seat. We had amazing heat racing. The feature, a couple cautions there early, but one long, good stretch of racing. What's your last thoughts?
I'm just honestly glad I didn't have a stroke when them guys were going off the track and I was trying to give the rundown, man. Awesome racing, as you said here, always with the Can-Am Sprint Car Series. Thanks to Sean Brown for having us, and let's go through the results one more time. What do you think?
That sounds good to me. In case you missed it, tonight's round number 10 of the Can-Am Sprint Car Series here at Learnerville Speedway results, presented by iRacehub.com.
Sean Brown taking the victory tonight with Jesse Dacus in second. Hummel Dunn pulling up the third. David Wilson pulling the fourth spot. And Justin Lemon pulling the fifth.
Jeffrey West 6. Kenny Hoffman got seventh. Joe Howell 8th. Jason Randolph troubles there late, grabbed 9th. And Tyler Horn ran up the top 10.
11th, Aiden Burley not having the luck he wanted to have tonight in that 13A machine, but still just right outside the top 10. Jordan Mawherter pulling up 12th. Austin Druk in 13th. Jax Young in 14th. And Sean Stevens pulling the 15th spot.
16th, Josh Van the Man. A little bit of troubles there trying to get some spots back. Fortunately, Gonna have to try next week. Braden Baker 17th, Kevin Fry tough night tonight 18th, Mason King 19th, and Caleb Brockman ran off your top 20. Same time, same place next week, Monday 10 o'clock Eastern. The Can-Am Sprint Car Series on Casey Souch, aka Big Bacon, alongside Jacob Land here at Dirt Dogs International Racing Network. As always, stay safe and stay healthy. And we'll see you on the next one.